Hey there, guys. Roy from Apotheca Marketing. Google recently added, now hold on here, conversion rate to GA4. Unbelievable, right? Actually, what was unbelievable is that Google didn't have this before. So it was a major drawback when Google first launched GA4. People couldn't quite believe that conversion rate, which was a main metric in Universal Analytics, it was available in your e-commerce section. It was available in many of the main as part of the reporting right at the top of the page. You didn't have to calculate it. You didn't have to do all of that nonsense. It was just there. It was conversion rate. Well, for whatever reason, GA4 didn't have conversion rate. So for a long time, people were forced to export their data and manually try to figure out conversion rate in spreadsheets or Excel. They also had to do it in Looker Studio. So you could create a conversion rate metric in Looker Studio, which we do have a video about that, which we will link in the description just in case you want to do it that way. But it was creating a calculation to come up with conversion rate. Well, Google has finally heard our pleas and our cries and has added conversion rate to GA4. Now, in typical Google fashion, it doesn't just show on the page. You actually have to go add it manually because of course it's GA4. You have to do that. So let's take a look at how to add conversion rate. This is a e-commerce site. So their conversions are purchases. If you need to make another conversion in order to calculate conversion rate, you can do that here in the admin where you can go to conversions. And this will show what events are currently conversions. If you want to make something that's not, so say it's a lead form or some other event that is not a conversion, you can do that by going to events. And, say for instance, you have a lead generation form and it's a form submit. You can just click on this, toggle this, and it becomes a conversion on your site. This is a retail site, so we don't necessarily want that, but this would be how you'd make it a conversion. So this does not apply to historic data. Once you make this a conversion event, then it goes forward, but it will not apply to historic data. So, but you can go through here and maybe, for instance, maybe your conversion event is a download, or maybe it's a video play, whatever that is, you can customize your event to make it a conversion. If you have multiple conversions, all of those will count towards the conversion metric. So just be aware of that. So if you have a bunch of stuff that really aren't a conversion, maybe they're a secondary conversion, it may skew your conversion rate that you're looking at in your reporting. So just be aware of that. So once you have your conversions set, you can go back to your regular reports. And we're just going to go to traffic acquisition. Okay. And you can see the various channels here. They have engagement rate, they have conversions, they have revenue, and we did add session conversion rate here in the previous testing of this, but we'll show you how to do that here. So you would go into your, click on the pencil, go into your customize the report, click on metrics. And we're going to take that out of there since we added it. But you would just go to add metric and then easily as type in conversion. And then it does give you the option of using a session conversion rate or a user conversion rate. We're going to, in this case, select session. You can then reorder this if you want so that you can have it before the total revenue or the conversions. It would just determine how it's ordered in the report. Click apply, then click save, and it's going to ask you if you want to save it as a new report or this changes to this current report. We're just going to save it to this current report. Save. And then we're going to go back. And then it is conversion rate. So again, like I said, you can see how having other conversions would affect this because it's adding those in. So it might appear that your conversion rate's higher than it would actually be if you're counting things like form fill outs and that kind of stuff. So in a true conversion rate sense, you may want to eliminate those and just look at transactions. Let's talk a little bit about the user conversion rate and session conversion rate, because those are different things. So a session is how many times people come to the site. So they've been on the site for, 30 minutes. If they've not, have a tab open, go away, walk away, go have lunch, come back and do something that counts as another session. So somebody can have multiple sessions in a day. They can have multiple sessions in a week. Users are that one-time user. So it counts that user once during a particular time frame that you're looking at. So it could be that day that you're looking at, that user came back once, or maybe they came back once the entire week that you're looking at. So it's only counting them once during that time period. So your conversion rate is going to be lower for sessions because they may have multiple sessions that they came to, but they only purchased once, where it may then have a higher conversion rate for users because they came back, it counts them once and they had one purchase, so that conversion rate is going to be slightly different. So that's just a business call on your part, how you define conversion rate on your site. It can be either unique users or it can be sessions. A lot of times people use sessions just because they're not converting on that session, so they want to look at that. But users is absolutely valid. You just need to make sure that you document it and that everybody at your company is, measuring apples to apples, that you're all using that same calculation when you're talking about conversion rate, that it's the same formula. So whether it's users or sessions. So that's how you do that. It's pretty easy. You can also still get to conversion rate now in Explore as well. But this is how you make that in your standard reporting. And you don't have to go do it in Looker Studio or in spreadsheets anymore. So if this was helpful, let me know. If there's other things you're looking for in your GA4 that seems to be missing and you want to know how to do it, just let us know. Leave it in the comments and we can talk to you about it, or we can make videos in the future. And of course, give us a like and subscribe because it helps us out and we can do more of these videos for you in the future. So have a great day and good luck with GA4.